Katie is very rare. She has not been diagnosed with anything. They're still trying to figure out what she has. We found out when I was about 6 months pregnant with her that she was going to have megalencephaly. We still don't know what else she has.
9-year-old Katie was diagnosed with megalencephaly at birth, a growth development disorder characterised by overgrowth in the brain. However, this diagnosis does not explain the other symptoms Katie experiences.
Her main side effects, she has seizures, and they can go from ones where she just kind of stiffens up a little bit to where she has the ones where she jerks really bad. She cannot talk. She doesn't walk. I do not know why her face is the way it is. I do know that when she has surgeries, they tell us the only thing that they move from her face is like fatty tissue.
Katie comes from a large family. She has 7 biological brothers and sisters plus step-siblings, so she is never short of care.
Katie's happy. She loves to do most anything that any other kid could possibly do her age. She just loves life, loves to be playing. She also has a little devious side to her, where she likes to try to booby trap the house to see if she can make us fall. She likes to throw things at us sometimes, and she finds it very hilarious. She will actually just giggle at us like, oh yeah, I've done something big. She has emotions. She goes, if something hurts her, she'll cry about it. If something's funny to her, she's gonna laugh about it.
I think the best thing about Katie is her personality. She's very outgoing and wild, and she has an amazing laugh. I mean, she knows she can't do certain things.
Everything that she eats has to be pureed. She can't eat a little bit by mouth. When she chooses to, she can drink by mouth, and she really loves to drink. She likes Coke and tea, and she even likes to get into her daddy's coffee and stuff like that. But at this point, as far as I know, no one knows anything that's wrong with her. They checked her for dwarfism, they checked her for so many other ones that I can't even remember at the moment, and everything comes back that she doesn't have it. And if they couldn't figure out what she has, they'll just name it after Katie.
When Katie was first born, the family travelled to visit paediatric specialist Dr. Roman Yusupov. He was unable to diagnose Katie, but has continued to monitor her progress since then.
I have never seen anything like it. She is truly unique, perhaps one in a million. Her diagnosis is truly interesting. I think she has what is known an overgrowth syndrome, in which different body parts starts to increase in size, hypertrophy, because the muscle cells and other cells, soft tissue cells, start to divide rapidly. So in her, unfortunately, it happened in her face and in her brain.
Due to Katie's mysterious condition, she has had numerous surgeries since birth, starting with brain surgery at just 9 months old.
Since birth, Katie has had her brain surgery, her tonsils removed, her trach surgery, her feeding tube. They downsized her ear, her tongue. Her cheeks have been downsized several times, and she's had 2 cysts removed off of her head. So she's had quite a few surgeries, a lot more than any baby should have had.
As Katie's condition remains undiagnosed, her future prognosis is unknown.
She just makes the most of what she has. I don't really think that she knows the difference. She wakes up and that's who she is.
You never know how long she's going to live. No one expected her to even come home. And she's 9 now, so that's crazy.
I used to be very nervous to look after Katie on my own, on my own time. I would run outside and be like, Katie's having a seizure. Other than the seizures and all, I'm okay with it now.
I really think that Our future is going to be as happy as we can possibly make her future be, and as content as we can possibly keep her. She makes me happy, you know. We can be having one of the rottenest days in the world, and we do have some of those, and she'll just laugh or she'll smile. You know, she gives us so much. She just makes us so happy.